Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Baby Brigade. Boy, we have had ourselves an interesting weekend and a heck of a day so far today. I'm leaving out of CVS Pharmacy. Had to get some pick up a prescription for Will being my oldest son. Saturday night he was downtown Shreveport and stepped on a piece of glass with his Justin boots on. And said piece of glass went straight through his boot and into his foot. He ended up in the ER with a bunch of stitches. And now he's home for a few days. Can't work on it because of course he works on cars, standing all day long, changing oil and tires, balancing tires, mounting tires, you know, all that stuff that requires him to be on that foot. And the cut is right there in his instep. And it's a pretty deep cut. He's got, I would say, probably 6 or 7 stitches. After I had to doctor it, I got a good look at it. But he's a typical man-child when he's not feeling well or when he's hurting. And your feet are some of the most tenderest places to hurt. And he just, oh Lord, I had to get out of the house. Of course, last night this morning about 1 a.m., the high winds and thunder and all that lightning and business knocked out our power. Because, of course, we live in a trailer park. And we had substandard wiring in said trailer park. And so they knocked it out at about 1 something, so we all decided we'd go to bed. And so I didn't sleep real great, but I slept some. Sleep has not come easily for me the last couple of days. So, the last several days really. But, so I slept, and then I thought for sure that the lights would be back on this morning, but they were not. And, managed to find a cable that he could use to charge his phone through his laptop that had full battery. And then he was driving everybody crazy with his daggone TikTok videos playing at full volume. So I was like, I just really got to get out of here. I got to get out of here before I choke him. You know, when you just love somebody so much, but you just really want to choke them? No, not physically choke them, just verbally choke them. Anyway, so I had some little $5 vouchers at Michael's, and they were having their buy one, get one for 50% off. So I went over there, and I got a couple of skeins of yarn and a couple of little books for the the yarn is for me, the books are for the 500 giveaway. And then I went, because the Hobby Lobby, I asked their manager one time why they don't have riding buggies. And he said because they had too many breakables. They don't have riding buggies for us crippled people because they have too many breakables for us to bump into. Would you hear that? That is a bunch of mess. Anyway, so I hobbled around Hobby Lobby and got a little more yarn, and I got some more goodies to go into the 500 giveaway. Y'all, the video will be coming here directly. I will do a nice little haul video for y'all. I know y'all love those. I love those too. I like showing off the goodies. At any rate, so by the time I get done with Hobby Lobby, my foot, the one with the bone spurs poking my Achilles tendon, that one is killing me. I mean, I took ibuprofen before I left the house, but it was really, really hurting me by the time I left Hobby Lobby. And don't you know that boy called me right as I'm in the middle of Hobby Lobby. What are you doing? I said, shopping. Where are you shopping? Hobby Lobby. And he's like, oh. I heard the judgment in his voice. Did I care? No. No, I did not care. I was shopping for my subscribers, by God. And myself a little too. I found a few little cutesy items that I like. because they, you know, they had the little notions and stuff 50% off, and the yarn 30% off. So, you know, I had to get on that. Anyway, so he calls me, says the power's back on, that I had the breaker switched the wrong way when I was trying to get it back on before. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, fine. So, and then he tells me he needs a pair of flip-flops so that we can go get his car, because his car is still parked at his friend's house from Saturday night, because they just brought him home after the ER visit. So I'm like, okay, fine. So luckily Kroger is right across the street from Hobby Lobby, and Kroger has riding buggies, and Kroger has an apparel section, and lucky for me, flip-flops. The good Lord really had my back today. Not only did they have riding buggies, but there was one at full power in the parking lot waiting on me. So I didn't have to walk very far to get in one. And then I could zip through there and find the flip-flops. I got some snacks for everybody while I was in there. I got some bigger bandages for his foot and some fresh peroxide, because the peroxide we had is old. Because we're really careful and hardly anybody gets hurt. So we don't use peroxide very often. And so there goes, the bottle I have is old. But anyway, and then I checked the app for CVS where I turned in his prescription for his antibiotic. And that was, Lord and behold, that was ready to go. And now, like, the stars just aligned. I mean, I don't know any other way to put it. Things just lined up. So I finished at Kroger and hopped on the interstate, get back to CVS. And wouldn't you know it, there was nobody else in line for a change at the drive-thru. There's always a line. Always a line at that drive-thru. But not today. Man, oh man, the good Lord just had my back today. So I zipped on it, and then his prescription was only like $8 and something. Imagine that. $8 and something. He'll pay me back. I'm not worried about that. But that's wonderful. So I got prescription, I got snacks, I got goodies, and I'm almost to the house. So I hope y'all appreciate, y'all enjoyed this here little chit chat, this ride with me session. I'm got about maybe a block or two. I'm at a red light. So I love y'all. God bless you. And I'll see you in the haul video here in a little bit. Bye now.